Come on in, everybody. I just wanted to do that. I want that in there once.
For today's challenge, each contestant will race to solve a complicated slide puzzle. At first, they will not know what the final image they are working towards looks like. But after 10 minutes, the contestants will gain access to a reference key of the final image that they must run across a field to view if they feel that they need help. It's simple. The first person to successfully complete the puzzle wins immunity.
Our first person to complete the puzzle and call my name wins immunity. Survivor's ready. Go!
Everyone seems to be moving methodically, trying to figure out what their final image should look like. This puzzle is specifically designed to be complicated, even if you know how to do slide puzzles. Adam has a history of saving himself when he needs to in these games. In Season 3, it was only ever possible to vote him out twice, and he had some form of immunity every round after the final 10. He has kept that tradition alive so far in this All-Star game. Megan has won 2 individual immunities this season and is notoriously good at puzzles. I'm sure she would love to use this opportunity to gain safety this close to the end, especially after seeing a vote last tribal. Griffin has never won an individual immunity in his surviving Bloomington career, besides winning Redemption Island challenges. He would love to change that right now.
Whenever you're ready, you're allowed to use the reference.
So far, Megan, Hannah, and Adam are the only ones interested in using the reference. Griffin looking confident. Hannah has completely abandoned her own puzzle to help Griffin. It looks like this is going to come down between Griffin and Adam.
Yeah, baby! No! JC, take it! Woo!
Dude, Adam.
Oh my God!
By 1 second over Griffin.
Oh, dude, it was right there.
Wow. All right.
Dude, the last one, these are, you gotta just flip the whole edge.
And the fact that these are, oh my God.
Oh.
I mean, I can kind of see how it fits together.
I know, dude, like, it's thoughts.
Yeah.
All right, Adam.
That's where I was like, ow.
Once again, you cannot be voted for. You will be in the final 5, and someone from this group is going to be voted out. So you all can grab your stuff and head on back to camp.
That was brutal. That was really brutal. One, in the sense that I think everyone had Adam as the clear-cut vote out for this round. And the fact that he won it really is going to make this next tribal very tricky.
Impending doom. I sense impending doom.
I think I gotta get Jordan or Megan out. At this point, I don't know which one I even know is more dangerous. I think people will vote Megan because that's who they were trying to vote for last round. So I think they do it again this one. But there's a really good chance I think my name's gonna be out there, and so convincing people and like making sure that their vote's locked in is gonna be tough.
I think I'm in trouble in this game still, again. I think Jordan is in trouble in this game still, again. But I think her relationships, honestly, with people are more solid than mine. And I think they take her over me at this point, which is a little frustrating.
I think I get along with Adam well, and Hannah. I really was working with Dallas, so him getting voted out is a really, honestly, big blow for my connections at this point. I mean, I know he would always let me know if I was in danger of something, and so not having that backup anymore is a huge blow for my game, at least. So I kind of have to put my trust and faith into other people, but Hannah, I think, will work with me, and I think Adam will work as long as the votes are for specifically Megan or Jordan.
She, right at tribal, she turned you in for.
So she don't have to go.
So they knew.
I said we can't go. I said we just,
She doesn't have an idol. She would have played it.
because they voted for each other last Friday. Yeah. 7 votes for the vote this week. I think we need to tail her until tribal and make sure she doesn't have an idol. And
Is that what we're,
yeah.
because I mean, that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's really tough. I think people want to bring Hannah and Rosie to the finals. Not that they aren't playing great games, both of them. I think they're actually playing stellar games. But when you have people like Adam, who's, winning off of 1 single bullet and then 2 immunity challenges instantly.
The big dudes, you're winning challenges, and I'm standing next to you. So
jack shit.
bro,
Megan, who, you know, and the consensus was that she was playing the best game when we had that challenge, and there's a reason for it. She's playing an amazing game.
Like, I don't actually think I'm that formidable in the final, and I told Dallas this last night, because I was like, it doesn't really matter who I'm sitting with. Because
And Jordan is like running things in the background, honestly. I think she's really scary, but, and she's making moves, and I think people know that.
I think that, like, I have a lot of good shields right now is what I'm trying to say. Like,
That's gonna make it, that makes me really nervous because I know my name's gonna start getting thrown out there a lot.
how are you feeling?
Feeling good because I have this key in my pocket.
What does the key do?
Jordan and I can use it together to steal someone's vote and use it. Or if one of us gets voted out, then it just becomes an idol. So it's kind of really a trust thing. And we both happen to get it. And that couldn't work out any better.
I think that this could be our moment, like you and I together, to take control of the game.
Yep.
Okay.
Come here. Nice to say.
Finally.
I
God,
know.
we got-
Shit.
Okay, so listen.
All right.
So me and you, obviously,
Mhm.
you're my number one. Megan's desperate,
That's fuck. She's
Right.
on the block.
and she won't lie to me.
She won't lie to me either. She
So-
hasn't lied to me either.
I know that you feel like Adam's working with you and us, but he still makes me nervous because
I don't want him
theoretically
here.
it could be 3-3. I'm talking about this next vote.
I'm trying to pull you to decide, so let's make Megan
Okay.
an ally with
She's
us.
really good at strategy. So before, he and I were more like with Hannah. I was sketched out by Hannah and Griffin being together like multiple votes ago. And I asked her, I was like, you're talking to him a lot. Like, can I, like, are we still good? Are we still good? And she said yes. But then when I realized they were working on the puzzle together, and when you and Griffin were talking about the car and I walked back to camp, she was hanging back, like looking over at you guys. So I think it has to be one of them.
Great, which one do you want?
I don't know.
I need that response.
I don't know.
So okay, let's play out the scenario.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they're gonna go for you.
Mhm.
Yep, you're starting.
I'm sure.
They're gonna go for you. So we.
I really think that
Who's does it matter to take to flip?
who would you rather have Adam potentially working with? Who's gonna actually? I feel like Hannah might be least likely to win challenges than Griffin.
Correct. 1,000%.
So we do Griffin.
I feel safe with that. That is a super, you know what, honestly. At this point, I don't really trust either one of them.
No, we do.
If they have an idol and happen to play it for Griffin,
Right.
but like
Nobody's saving somebody else at this point.
Yeah, that's what Griffin, so this was what I'm saying. So I have to talk to Griffin at the cards to figure out like where his head's at. And in his head, it's either me, you, or him. And honestly, at this point, I'm on such thin ice in this game anyway, and I would be the vote anyway. I truly don't mind if I'm the name that you tell him, and you can tell him that it's that point in the game, and it's just what has to happen.
And you gotta be Adam. I don't think Adam will believe that. Adam won't believe that I would vote for you.
Yeah.
He knows that I won't. But I think that Hannah and Griffin would believe that.
Yes.
But you you can't be seen with us,
I
and
know.
you gotta be like
Search.
sulking
I
and
know.
looking for.
I'm gonna search for an idol for how much time do we have?
At least an hour.
Great. I'm gonna look for. God, I've already been through the woods so much today.
I don't know.
Looking for idols.
Have you heard like you've been working with Dallas and Griffin? Do they have any? Does Griffin have anything?
Not to my knowledge.
I think Griffin
but not
would have played it the one before.
But Griffin wouldn't say.
I'm gonna be honest, from an outsider point of view, I see it as the vote has to be me, Megan, Jordan. It has to be one of us three.
Okay.
I thought it was just me. I think it is. That's what I'm asking. I'm almost positive it's just Megan.
Megan's kind of the decoy because I think everybody thinks that Megan's gonna be the one, but blindside.
Because we know she doesn't have an idol. Jordan could.
Right.
But I think we need it to be 4-2 because
And I think it is.
I think it
now.
is. I think it is right now.
The way I think the vote's gonna go, I think as of right now the plan is that Jordan, Rosie, and I are each going to vote for Griffin. That's what I hope happens. I also, though, think that if that doesn't happen, if that plan doesn't go off for whatever reason, like if it's strategic and I'm being, you know, for whatever happens, then I think it's me. Then I think it is me at this point, because people will not stop telling me how big of a threat I am, which is very frustrating. And good job, Adam, shifting the target from you to me. Some fucking hell.
I think it's pretty clear that Megan is. She's the number one person that's going to win if she's sitting there. I mean, I told everybody if I'm sitting here and she's final three, I'm going to vote for her.
Yeah, no, she's playing crazy. So this is like why we can't have like splits, kind of, and we gotta get her now.
But you know, I think that's great, and I think that speaks to Adam's game, and like that's how great of a game he's playing, right? Is that he has managed to totally shift the target from him to me, and that's pretty impressive. So like, I gotta give Adam credit for that part of this game. So yeah, I would say it's either Griffin or me.
And then what does your path to the end look like right now?
Oh God, who knows? I mean, seriously, who knows?
I think everyone's like super nervous about you, and I'm not trying to like downgrade your game, but like if I were sitting next to you, like I would be like, you did everything with Dallas. Like I did shit on my own.
Yeah.
At this point, I know that like Devontae has beef with Adam, but I think that if it were like a final 3 jury vote, I think that Boogie and like Megan, I think that they would all vote Adam. They love that shit with him getting 2 shots in the dark and winning. Like he can't be final.
He can't be final 3 or he'll win.
I feel like if I make it to the end, I can convince the jury that I've played the best game, albeit it's been rugged at times.
Let's have fun.
That's what I've been doing this whole time. It's been phenomenal. And Casey's like, yep. I've been playing like a motherfucker.
There's 6 of us?
Huh?
There's 6 of us?
Yeah.
Now?
Yes.
So 3-3.
Okay. I wonder if Adam will work with us.
Yes.
And you could make them think that you're working with them? Will you go? He'll be honest with you probably. Go talk to him.
I thought I knew what my path at the end was. I was really clear on my path to the end. And then all of the people who I had been more aligned with in the game, right? The people that I had been closer to, they've been the ones steadily going home. And it's been hard to gain any traction and turn that around. So at this point, because of this vote, I mean, I'd like to go with Jordan. I would like to go with Jordan no matter what. But I don't know who that third person would be at this point, just because things keep shifting. And I think the people that I believed would stay loyal are the people that have been getting voted out. And so that's been challenging. Because I don't have them here. Like the people I know where their votes are going, they're not here. And so he's not talking to me. You know what I mean? And so probably I know that he's talking to me about like what the alternative is, because
I think it's going to be. I think it's. Well, I mean, I thought it was you last time, and they switched it to Dallas. I'm also on the outside, honestly, but it's like. I think if Jordan had the advantage, then maybe we could do something with you, Jordan, and that's enough to break it. But like, let's say Rosie has it, there's no way he's going to give the advantage to us, and so.
I know. So I mean, I think so. That's where I'm at this point of things. So like, I'm just gonna keep looking because that's all I can do. I'm just gonna keep looking. And hopefully I'll find something.
Okay.
That's my current plan.
Yeah.
Right.
I just had to calm Jordan down because she would want to do you physically Megan like that. I said, she's just stirring shit up. She knows it's very strong. She doing what I did. Just not as open.
No, but I think Jordan would want to get me. Because, I mean, if you think about it, this vote has to be me, Megan, and Jordan. Megan doesn't want to be voted. I don't want, and Jordan doesn't, right? So Jordan, I also don't think wants really Megan voted. So I'm not surprised she's pitching you.
I think she's okay with it. I think she sees Megan as a giant player.
Yeah.
But I think we're probably about ready to go.
And you think Jordan's going to vote with us?
I think so.
Yeah.
She's really not this one.
Yeah. I need to talk to her. I really haven't. We like never talk, but we're also like not on bad terms. I don't know. Like Devontae and I never talk, and we were always on bad terms. Jordan, me and Devontae sometimes talk.
The other thing is trying to figure out who's playing you and who's not. But like you're playing the great game, they're just like playing the shit out of you. Do you know what I mean? What'd you do?
If I get voted off here, and I think there's a really real chance, it's gonna hurt so bad that Adam got it by like one move. So if I'm out now, it's because Adam got me in that challenge, and so kudos to him.
If they have an advantage, right, and it's 3.
But I think splitting this late.
No, we no splits.
Yeah.
No splits.
Yeah, right,
No,
right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like going as is.
But we just have to make sure you, me, Adam, Hannah.
Go the same. Yeah.
We're all gonna. Yeah.
And then I think we are right now.
Yeah. Okay. We got it. Sounds good.
I'm still riding that under the radar barely, but doing some dirty work on the side. Like it's been my game plan early on, and it's been working. Especially with Adam just taking all the hits. I'm just coasting. So
Cool.
feeling good.
Alright, so here we are at the final 6. Rosie, you have not been to this position in the game before. How do you feel now, making it this far?
Excited.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm nervous, naturally. But yeah, I mean, to be on All-Star and make it this far, stoked.
Jordan, you've also never made it this far into the game before. How much more difficult is figuring out the numbers at 6 versus the higher numbers that you played in the past?
It's more difficult, but when there are less people, it's easier to see who factions off with who. So that makes it a little bit easier. It's still difficult, but definitely having the smaller number makes it easier to see where everybody is.
So Hannah, as a group, you are back down to 6. You also started in groups of 6. So can you tell me about how much different the strategy is now voting with this group of 6 versus your original beauty group of 6?
The strategy is different because at the beginning of the game, when we're in our small tribes, it's like, who am I running this whole thing with? And now it's, who am I beating at the end? And it's a lot different for me because I'm the last beauty standing, and I'm not playing with the same people I was playing with at the beginning. Oh, it's 2-2-2. Oh, we're good.
It is 2. Wait, is it 2-2-2?
Yeah.
Wait, again.
No
Yeah.
way.
No, not again.
That's crazy.
We need boogie to count the numbers.
Yeah, so Griffin, you all point out we're back to 2-2-2. 2 original beauties, 2 original bronze, 2 original brains. Why do you think this keeps happening?
I think honestly, since the beginning, it has been a really, really competitive field, and I think everyone here is giving their all to make it further into the game. And I think that each tribe kind of had their own strategy and worked with their own people, but they're also strong that we still got people here. So
So Adam, you have immunity yet again. How did it feel winning that? And then how do you feel like people are starting to approach you and talk to you now that you have this immunity necklace and it seems to not be going anywhere anytime soon?
I feel super popular. I don't know, I do feel like, I don't know, I'm a paranoid person anyway, so having this makes me more mellow. I feel like, I don't know, maybe people didn't want to approach me because I was kind of abrasive, but I definitely feel like it opens up those channels to talk.
So Jordan, Adam uses the word mellow to describe how he's able to feel that when he has the necklace. You haven't had immunity yet in this game. Have you been able to embrace any sort of mellowness, or have you just been working on that empty tank continuously?
So honestly, that's been, for me, one of my biggest intentional implemented strategies is to try and like keep it cool. I don't think that anybody wants to work with someone that is seemingly like in a tailspin or super paranoid, because those people are very unpredictable. So I have very intentionally tried to like take a minute, cool off before I approach people, to make sure I'm not giving off vibes of being chaotic or out of my mind.
Sparky, Jordan talks about intentionality and having a game plan coming into this game. What type of game plan did you come in compared to last year's game, and do you feel like you're successfully implementing things to change?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that I came in with a lot of the same game plan in the sense that I think social bonds are really important to me. It's just making relationships with people and just really getting to know people, and I think that's still true this year. But I mean, you know, again, it's Survivor, and I think that can only take you so far. So I think this is, yeah. I think this time around, I'm learning how to place a little bit more for me sometimes. And I think that was a hard thing for me to do last year. I really tried to do things for other people and not for myself. And so I think I've shifted a little bit.
Hannah, so with a group of 6, this is potentially one of the last times you could really force some sort of tie. Do you see factions of people that could create some sort of final crazy moment at 6 like that, or is the group kind of leaning towards working together against just 1 or 2 people?
I think the tie could happen. I think that would definitely. I think the crazy stuff we've seen this season so far, it's like, why not have rocks happen, you know? But we'll have to see what votes actually happen. But I would not be surprised.
Griffin, where do advantages come into play here? Because this is the last time that Shot in the Dark can even be played in this game. Do you think we might see some Shot in the Darks played, or is everyone's vote so crucial at this point that no one can use it, that no one would be willing to use it?
Yeah, the votes I think for this are really important. As you say, like 3-3 is a tie, but if someone afraid uses Shot in the Dark 3-2, that's a disadvantage. We also, during the previous challenge for the auction, we know someone got an advantage, and maybe if that's something like an extra vote, that can also skew the votes in someone else's favor. So but there's definitely been a lot of talk of advantages, and I think they'd be really useful for this.
All right, well, with that, we will go ahead and get to the vote.
Before we do that, Rosie and I have something.
I just want to give you a little courtesy.
We have the Steal vote.
Sorry, dude.
And very sorry, but we're going to be stealing Griffin's vote for this.
That's stinky for.
Rosie and Jordan have combined their advantage amulets to form a steal a vote, and they're choosing to steal Griffin's vote. So Griffin, you will not vote, and Jordan, instead, you will vote twice.
this one.
Alright, the votes have been cast. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If you have a hidden immunity idol and you wish to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Griffin. Second vote, Megan. Griffin. Griffin. Thirteenth person voted out and 7th member of our jury, Griffin. That's enough. You can bring me your torch. Griffin, the tribe has spoken, and you will have a chance to decide who wins this game. You can head on over to the voting booth and I'll meet you there. Well, with just 2 votes left and an advantage played, this game is as crazy as ever.
I'm feeling good. I mean, I think after that last immunity challenge, the only people who were gonna be voted were me, Megan, and Jordan, and so I definitely expected it to be me. And the fact that Jordan had the advantage was what I think tipped it over to her favor. So I think Adam had no clue, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hannah and Megan also put my name down.
Just got told right then after that advantage was played. Sorry, buddy.
Man, I'm running out of words. I wish this was a vote for Adam.
Who are you rooting for to make it to the end so you can vote for them to win?
Oh man, honestly, Adam, I mean, he's got such an insane target on his back. If he makes it to the end, it's just like in season 3. Besides that, Hannah, I think I would like to see go to the end. She's really played a super low-key game, but it's been really, really, really effective in this. And so, if she makes it to the end, yeah, she has a good shot.
Who are you hoping gets voted out and joins you on the jury?
Well, I mean, Jordan, you know, she voted me out, so I wouldn't be too upset if she got out. We also didn't really work together, so I think that's fine. Yeah. Adam, I think, also is always a great one to vote out, but I'd love to see him play more.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know what my path to the end looks like. I don't really, right? Because everything changes so constantly, it shifts so constantly.
right. I know that I have a seat at Final Tribal Council.
Tell us what's going on.
So I don't know. I feel like I'm in the middle of this.